Monsieur, the baggage car is off limits. Please, return to the dining car. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Monsieur, the baggage car is off limits. Please, return to the dining car.
Good dog, good doggy.
Excusez-moi.
Good dog, good doggy.
Yes? Who is it?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Monsieur, that is not your compartment. Bonjour, monsieur.
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. This is not your compartment. Don't do that, monsieur.
مين هنا؟
Sorry. Wrong door.
Who is it?
Bonjour, monsieur. That is not your compartment, monsieur.
Yes? Who is it?
Mademoiselle Wolf is at the concert, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
Who is it?
Monsieur, that is Herr Schmidt's compartment. Monsieur, that is Herr August Schmidt's compartment. Monsieur, your compartment is number 1. The last one. Excusez-moi, monsieur, c'est le conducteur.
My dear Baron, since you have asked me to put pen to paper only if absolutely necessary, it is with the utmost discretion that I write to inform you of a new development. Simply put, the agent in question, whom I shall not name, appears unable to pay the agreed upon sum. I'm therefore compelled to cancel the transaction. I hope that you will consider that my decision was correct and that you will give me another chance to perform such a splendid service for our fatherland. Your loyal friend and servant, August Schmidt.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Of course, monsieur. There you are, monsieur. Is everything all right?
Everything is fine, thank you.
Pardon me? Herr Schmidt, can we talk?
Unless you can show me the gold, there is nothing to talk about. Good day.
Messieurs et mesdames les voyageurs, l'heure. Le train arrivera à Vienne dans 1 heure. Vienne.
I guess this means His Excellency would like to see me. You know, he really has a way of making people feel wanted. Is this how he persuaded Miss Wolfe to join him in a duet?
You talk a great deal for a man who knows so little.
Tell him I'll be there.
Monsieur?
Mr. Whitney, I was wondering if you would come. Ah, yes, yes.
Not so fast, Herr Schmidt. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Bonjour, monsieur.
I am disappointed. I would have gladly let you keep this gold. If only you had seen fit to bring me the other. It would have saved us so much time.
Maybe.
What is it you want, Mr. Whitney?
Tyler Whitney is dead. I want to know who killed him and why.
You are on your way to Jerusalem, are you not?
How did you know that?
Knowledge is more precious than gold and rarer than rubies. If knowledge is the coin in which you wish to be paid, I could tell you many things about yourself and that ring you wear, for example. But the question you ask, that question I cannot answer.
Then I'll be on my way.
Not yet. I'm afraid you owe me some slight favor for having helped yourself to my luggage. That scarf in his breast pocket. Get it, please. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Cummings. I shall keep it as a souvenir until our next encounter.
Monsieur?
Would you lock my door, please?
Bonjour, Monsieur Whitney. Of course, monsieur. There you are, monsieur.
Thank you.
Pardon me?
Bonjour, monsieur.
It's so beautiful. Why do people steal things?
Come in. It's good you're here. We have many plans to make.
Your plans are your business. I want to talk about Tyler. I want to know who you think killed him.
Sit down. Let's have a drink. I will tell you. When we left Paris, I feel there was something wrong with the Tyler. To me, he says nothing, but he was like a frightened man. Always looking over his shoulder.
That's not like Tyler. I thought there was something wrong in his letter.
I tell you, he was afraid of something. There was a shadow on him. When I look into his eyes, they're the eyes of death.
There were marks on his face. 3 lines, like a knife.
It was none of my men. I love Tyler like he was my brother. If I find out who killed him, I will tear him apart in my own hands. Drink.
It's a little early in the day for that. I'll see you later, Milos. Why don't you come in? You'll be able to hear better. Pardon me?
Jacques, sperr uns doch bitte die Tür zu, während ich
Oh well,
weg bin.
my French isn't what it used to be. Never was, really. excuse me. I couldn't help noticing you're by yourself. Mind if I join you?
Please.
Normally one doesn't go about introducing oneself to complete strangers, but we lone travellers are a sort of fellowship, aren't we? George Abbott, Empire Chemicals.
My name is August Schmidt.
Not the August Schmidt. The rising young industrialist? A.B. Schmidt & Co., munitions, transport, artillery? One of the stars of the new German industry? I must say I'm very pleased to meet you.
You embarrass me, sir. It is true, we do quite a bit of business in England.
Yes, wasn't it your firm that just shipped, I believe it was 40,000 rifles and 1 million cartridges into Ulster?
No, that was not us.
Oh, well, I must be thinking of a different German firm. One of your competitors, perhaps. Whoever it is, they must be feeling rather disappointed. It doesn't look like we're in for a civil war after all. Not this week, anyway.
Oh, these troubles in Ireland. It is unfortunate.
Yes, it's awful. But really, sir, I must congratulate you. The recent industrial growth in Germany. Most impressive.
Really?
Oh, yes. Our English businessmen could stand to learn a few things from entrepreneurs like yourself. All this political posturing aside, I really feel we're witnessing the birth of a new Europe, where business is the true international language. And the Orient Express, really quite remarkable if you stop to think about it. Here we are, we've just crossed from Germany into Austria, and not so much as a customs check to let you know we've crossed the border. Now that's the new Europe. Another year or two and frontiers will be a mere formality, a relic of the past. We'll be able to travel from England to Germany as easily as going from one end of London to the other.
You would not believe sometimes the troubles I have to explain to my people. I need to keep up with what is happening abroad, to act quickly when the opportunity presents.
Oh, I assure you, half the time, Home Office thinks I'm just travelling on a lark. Old-fashioned attitude, of course.
Yeah, still I do find myself sometimes quite tired in the evening. My father had a small factory. He never left his little town. He was perhaps not much of a businessman, but in the end of the day, he would sleep in his own bed, and he would be at peace. I sometimes wonder if we have really gained so much.
I couldn't help noticing you with Miss Wolfe at lunch. You made quite a striking pair. May I ask if you've known her long?
Long? Well, you know, I'm a great admirer of her music.
Aren't we all? But you seem to have a special connection with her. Am I wrong? Come on, you can speak freely. We're all gentlemen here.
In that case, I will admit that traveling has its compensations.
Oh. You could trust me, I won't breathe a word. Soul of discretion. By the way, what do you make of this Austro-Hungarian ultimatum? It looks like a rather nasty business.
The note is harsh, but I believe necessary. These Balkan regions have always needed a strong hand to bring stability.
Stability, yes. That's just where we must stand together. Of course, we all have our little differences, but I can't help feeling that at some fundamental level, the goals of England and Germany are not so very far apart.
I'm glad to hear you say it.
But do tell me, I'd be quite fascinated to know, how did you begin your career?
Well, it's really a very simple story.
Well, off I go. Are you getting off in Vienna?
This was my intention, but my plans have changed. I have decided to remain on the train until Budapest.
Ah, taking advantage of an unexpected business opportunity, are we? Act quickly and all that? It wouldn't be the violin business now by any chance, would it?
This is something that I will discuss over dinner tonight. Special dinner with wine and champagne. It is possible that I will take some music lessons when I'm in Budapest.
Perhaps I'll meet you on the return trip and you can tell me all about it.
Maybe by then I will be able to play for you.
I've most enjoyed our little chat. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Mind if I join you?
Of course. Cigar? The best Havana.
No thanks.
Americans don't know how to have pleasure. How can there be a life of the spirit if the body is not fed?
How's Fräulein Wolf?
I shall dine with her this evening.
Tell me, August, how did a spiritual person like yourself end up as a munitions maker?
You would find that quite difficult to understand. Unlike you, Herr Whitney, I'm not motivated only by gold. I'm always thinking of the higher interest of my fatherland.
Where does the fatherland's interest lie in arming a band of Serbian terrorists?
Terrorists? You surprise me. I had thought you would at least keep up the pretense of sympathy with the group that is paying you.
I never said I wasn't sympathetic. I said they were terrorists. And you haven't answered my question. The last time I looked at a newspaper, Serbia was allied to Russia and France.
Your question is not a bad one. I leave it to you to find the answer.
I believe you have my key. Could I have it back, please?
That's enough guns for the day. Tell me, when you killed Tyler, was that part of the job, or was that your own idea?
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know you worked for the Austrian secret police? Or you don't know you killed Tyler?
But I didn't kill him.
They sent you to break up Tyler's arms deal. You killed him and you stole the gold egg he was carrying.
I didn't. It wasn't me. I've never killed anyone. I swear it. I'd met Tyler Whitney once in New York. I recognized him at the station. Once we were moving, I came and knocked. The door was open, so I let myself in. And there was blood all over.
The egg!
It was sitting on the table by the window. I took it, but I didn't kill him. The first time I saw you, calling yourself Tyler Whitney, I thought you killed him.
Anna, look out!
Keine Bewegung.
Let her go.
Vienna. I have to go now.
I believe it was 40,000 rifle.
Blumen, gnädige Frau, eine Blume für Sie. Blumen.
Guten Tag. Nur eine gelbe Rose, bitte.
Eine schöne gelbe Rose für Sie, gnädiges Fräulein.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Auf geht's, geh mal. Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich. Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich.
Premier service. Premier service. Le dîner est servi dans le wagon-restaurant. Dinner is served in the restaurant car. Premier service. Premier service. Le dîner est servi dans le wagon-restaurant. Dinner is served in the restaurant car. Premier service. Est servi dans le wagon-restaurant. Dinner is served in the restaurant car.
Jacques, I've got the most awful headache.
Premier
Would you
service.
tell Herr Schmidt I won't be having dinner with
Le
him
dîner est
tonight?
servi
Of
dans le
course, madame.
wagon-restaurant.
Can I bring you anything?
No, I'm just tired.
Herr Schmidt.
Bien, madame. I hope you can get some rest tonight.
Danke, Jacques.
I was afraid you'd gotten off in Vienna.
In Vienna? Why should I?
I don't know, but I'm glad to see you.
The journey will be over soon enough.
So, what happens to August Schmidt now?
He will find the police waiting for him in Budapest. The guns will be discovered and confiscated.
I see. A job well done. You must be very proud of yourself.
You want to talk. Is smuggling guns your idea of an honorable profession?
Is that my profession?
It's like a game to you, taking sides. Today you help the Bosnians, tomorrow the English. Do you want to know why Tyler died? I'll tell you. For 1,000 years, people have been killing each other over the Balkans. It's not about to stop for one American. Our history is a chain of blood. It reaches deep into the past, it binds us, and it has nothing to do with you. Tyler is dead, you can't bring him back. Why don't you go home before the same thing happens to you?
Tyler was my friend. Maybe that word doesn't mean much to you. To me, when a friend asks for help, and you get there too late, you don't leave it at that.
Go away, please.
Kažu da je Rusija već počela da mobiliše. Ja u to ne verujem. Biće u svim novinama. Austrija i Srbija su prekinule odnose. Kažem ti, rat je.
Tatiana?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.